Nobody wins when the family feels.
Caller 911, do you need police, fire, ambulance?
We have our son in the back. We don't think he's breathing anymore. We don't know. We're rushing to the hospital now. We don't know if they just stop. Pull over, wait for an ambulance.
Alright, sir, I can't tell you what to do. If you want to pull over, I can get you over to the ambulance service.
How long will it take an ambulance?
I have no idea. I can get you over to them.
I can be in the hospital in less than 5 minutes. I just want to be breathing.
Okay, what kind of vehicle are you in, sir?
A Honda 4-door Accord.
Okay.
Is he breathing?
Okay, are you going to the hospital?
Yeah, I'm literally on 5th Street right now, heading to Beckham, 5th Street and Beckham.
Okay, I'm going to hang up with you so that you can drive, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
He's breathing.
Is he breathing?
I can't tell. She's in the back seat with him.
Okay.
She can't tell if he's breathing.
How old is he?
He's 13.
Okay. What caused him to quit breathing?
We don't know. He was laying out in the middle of the street, and there's something. His friend came in and said maybe shot, and we looked, and he's bleeding. He's from his ass, and got a little hole in it, bleeding. But he's like,
where did this happen at?
right in front of my house, I guess.
Hello?
Hi, this is Detective Molina with the Tyler Police Department. I'm looking for Jason Rhodes.
This is Jason Rhodes Sr.
Oh, I'm looking for Jason Rhodes Jr.
Alright, that's the only way you're going to...
Do you need police, fire, ambulance?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to have a fugitive removed out of my house.
What's the
100
address?
McDonald Road, apartment 139.
Okay, repeat the address for me.
I'm sorry?
Repeat the address for me.
Who is this? Adam?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, my name Adam.
Hey, I think I got him. Come talk to me.
Capital murder in Smith County is in custody tonight following a foot chase in Tyler. According to the Smith County Sheriff's Office, a deputy spotted a black Mustang heading south on FM 14 toward Tyler. The deputy tried to make a traffic stop, but the Mustang reportedly took off. The driver later wrecked out at Fannin Avenue and Valentine Street in Tyler. The passenger, who authorities learned was a capital murder suspect, then fled on foot. He was later taken into custody on Bow Street. The capital murder suspect identified tonight as 21-year-old Jason Rhodes. He was wanted in connection with the June 2021 death of a teen on Omega Drive in Tyler.
On the run for an M1 for over a year. The day you get arrested is because you acting a donkey at your girlfriend's house.
Alright, that's the only way you're going to...
Do you need police, fire, ambulance?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to have a fugitive removed out of my house.
What's the
100
address?
McDonald Road, apartment 139.
Okay, repeat the address for me.
I'm sorry?
Repeat the address for me.
3700 139.
139?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what's going on over there?
I'm asking him to leave because he's threw my clothes out of my house and tore my house up. And every time I try to put his stuff outside, he snatched it, slanked it. Okay.
Okay, what is his name?
Jason Rhodes.
Up until that point, that's probably a woman who was harboring a fugitive just by being with you. Being with the wrong crowd can cost you your life, literally. Imagine serving more years in prison than the years you was born because of your homie's actions. On top of that, your homie's confession is how you get arrested. Some want the perception of looking cool, so they hang with a certain crowd that's typically uncomfortable for them. Some actually love the streets and eat, sleep, hustle in the streets. And for the most part, the ones who stay true to themselves and not involved in the streets avoid cases like this. Understanding every action has a reaction, so if you go with your homies to rob somebody and somebody loses their life in the process, you just as guilty as the person who pulled the trigger. All in all, family, that's what we have here today. 3 teenagers at the time who had a Glock and empty pockets. So instead of filling out a job application, they ride around and try to rob a young man in front of his house. A man who they never met, didn't know if he had money or not. Still, they risked it all by trying to rob this young man. Imagine robbing somebody with a firearm and they literally put you in a headlock in the process. You go to jail for the rest of your life, or almost, and you didn't get nothing. Nothing. Well, that's exactly what happened in this case today, family, which we'll discuss. And after having a struggle, a friend helps and a firearm goes off between the person who initiated the robbery and the victim, which is why on the 911 call, you hear the victim's family say he has a hole in his hands.
Caller 911, do you need police, fire, ambulance?
We have our son in the back. We don't think he's breathing anymore. We don't know. We're rushing to the hospital now. We don't know if they just stop. Pull over, wait for the ambulance.
Alright, sir, I can't tell you what to do. If you want to pull over, I can get you over to the ambulance service.
How long will it take an ambulance?
I have no idea. I can get you over to them.
I can be in the hospital in less than 5 minutes. I just want to be breathing.
Okay, what kind of vehicle are you in, sir?
A Honda 4-door Accord.
Okay.
Is he breathing?
Okay, are y'all going to the hospital?
Yeah, I'm literally on 5th Street right now, heading back at 5th Street and Beckham.
Okay, I'm going to hang up with you so that you can drive, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
She's breathing.
Is he breathing?
We can't tell. She's in the back seat with him.
Okay.
She can't tell if he's breathing.
How old is he?
He's 13.
Okay. What caused him to quit breathing?
We don't know. He was laying out in the middle of the street, and there's something. His friend came in and said maybe shot, and we looked, and he's bleeding. He's from his ass. He's got a little hole in it, bleeding. But he's like,
where did this happen at?
right in front of my house, I guess.
What is it?
I don't know. Anything.
What is the address, sir?
We're heading to I'm going.
If you want to pull over, I can send the fire department to help you, sir. Do you think he's been shot?
We don't know, but we don't know if he's not responding. We're
Okay. Hey, what is the address that this happened at?
3324 Omega Drive. We're not there.
I understand that you're not there, sir, but I need to send officers out there. What is the address?
There's nobody there now.
I understand, but if he was shot out in the middle of the street, sir, I need to send an officer over there.
Okay, 24 Omega Drive. We don't even know if he was shot.
Okay, I understand that, okay?
Sending love and prayers that family way. Can only imagine your son losing his life. You unsure if he's breathing. You're trying to find the best solution. Either go to the hospital or wait for authorities. And on top of that, you don't even know if he's shot at the moment. So the purpose of this video is to spread awareness on this situation. Send love and prayers to the victim. Also, there's many more scenarios just like it. So hopefully, if not us all, maybe one person can learn from this situation. We're going to discuss all 3 suspects. They sentence, which was done less than 2 weeks ago. But focus from this story in the angle of the aspiring rapper, which is hundreds of views on YouTube, as Jason Rhodes, aka Rich Rambo. The guy who didn't do the robbery, but still went and drove the car back after the altercation, and still getting 20 years, and still just as guilty. With all that, we're going to hear 2 interviews from detectives, 2 interrogations. One from Jason Rhodes Jr. before he was arrested, and one from Jason Rhodes Jr. after he was arrested. On top of that, we also going to check out the body cam footage after the girlfriend called 911 and helped locate him, which he's been wanted for over a year. I know that was kind of a long intro, but I wanted to break it down properly, family. So before we go over this one, remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to jump right to it. On 6/30/2021, a 17-year-old was gunned down in front of his home and his friend. It happened in a small town called Tyler, Texas, on Omega Drive, single-family homes. The victim was Jesse McNeely, 17 years old as we mentioned. May he rest in peace. I love condolences to his family. He was a good kid on his way to graduate high school that same year, and he fought for his life to the end. It happened at 12:50 a.m. The 3 suspects was Lorenzo Martinez, 21 years old, 19-year-old Andres Uridius, the guy who actually pulled the trigger. Lorenzo to the left, who was the oldest of the 3. He ended up seeing Andres get put in a headlock and came out and started to hit the boy to help his mans until the firearm went off by accident. The 3rd and final suspect was Jason Rhodes Jr., aka Rich Rambo as his rapper stage name. Now mind you, family, all this was on camera, but he got out the back seat after the altercation and he was the actual driver, which was how he was seen. And check this out. He drove to his mother's house to drop himself off. Now, Andres and Lorenzo was arrested like a week later. He ended up going to his people's house, and they ended up telling the authorities everything and actually finding a shell casing in the magazine that matched the crime scene at the family member's house he went and told everything to after the crime. Now, Andres is arrested, and Lorenzo. Everyone is arrested except Jason. Authorities end up getting contact with him via phone, and this is what he had to say.
Detective Molina.
Hello, yes, is this Detective Lamont?
Molina, yes, sir.
Well, I was notified to contact you guys.
Okay, who am I speaking with?
Speaking with Jason.
Jason? Okay. Hey, yeah, I've got some questions for you. Can you verify your information first, though? Because I want to make sure I'm talking to the right guy before I start talking, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, birthday.
Hang on just a second.
Oh, you guys? Okay.
Last name is Rhodes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You have a middle name?
Yes, ma'am. Edward.
Edward. Are you a junior?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Security number?
1321.
Okay. Do you still live on Ridgewood, or did your address change?
Address change.
Okay. What's your current address?
Current address. I'm in between addresses right now.
Okay. Do you still live in Tyler, or did you move off somewhere?
I moved off.
Okay. What city are you located in?
Dallas.
In Dallas? Okay. Alright. Do you have any idea why I might be trying to get a hold of you, first off?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Why do you think I'm calling you, or trying to call you?
Well, I was told that a witness. I was a witness. A witness to something. I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm calling you based on you being a witness to the kid that got shot over there on Omega Drive. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you were there that night with Andreas and that Hispanic guy? Hello?
I was in the car.
Okay. Yeah. So what I wanted to do...
Yes, I was in the car.
Yeah. So what I was getting, I don't know if your mom or dad or whoever got a hold of you, is to get a statement from you as to what you saw, because I know you were there. I have video of it.
Mm-hmm.
I can see on the video that you did not have the gun, and that you did not, based on what I could see, really do much of anything. You just happened to be there. So I just want to get a statement and see your side of what you saw and what occurred. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So,
well, I had... are you ready for it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you ready for it?
You talking to me?
Okay. Okay, so Andreas called me or whatever. Yes, ma'am?
Okay, I'm listening. Okay, Andreas called you.
So Andreas called me, picked me up. Yes, ma'am. He asked me did I wanted to go ride and smoke with him. So I was like, yeah, sure, let's go.
Okay. Was this the morning, or sorry, the same day of the shooting, or before? Or?
It was the same day of the shooting.
Okay, so Andreas called
he just recently reached out to me, like, it's been yes, ma'am.
Are you talking to someone?
No, ma'am, that's the one in the background.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So, I don't know if it's your phone or my phone, but I'm picking up another person's voice.
Sorry about that.
Okay, so Andreas called you to pick you up.
Sorry, I'm probably got it.
Okay, and then he asked if you want to come ride and smoke with him. Where did he pick you up from?
Yes, ma'am. He picked me up at the Texaco. I think it's on Gentry.
Okay. About what time did he pick you up?
It had to been like around late night. If I'm not mistaken, around, if not, I think 11 something. I think it was like 11 something. I don't have an exact time, but I know it was pretty late.
Okay. What kind of vehicle was he in when he picked you up?
He was in some type of, I don't know if it was a Impala or was it a Malibu? I don't know.
What color was it?
It was kind of greenish looking, like greenish looking.
Okay. Was he by himself or was he with someone?
He was with some guy, some guy, the same guy that I saw on the news.
The one that got arrested?
I don't really know him. I ain't never seen him before.
The one that got arrested?
Yes, ma'am. I ain't know him. Never seen him before.
Okay. And once they picked you up, where'd y'all go?
Yes, ma'am. We rolled up and we smoked.
Okay. Where'd y'all, did you go to a house? Did y'all just go to a field?
We stopped at the gas station to get what? We went to, I guess, his house or something like that. The guy's house with the car.
Okay.
Went to his house. Cause we.
So y'all went to the other guy's house, not Andreas' house, but the other dude.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And y'all just smoked, or did y'all do anything else?
We smoked. Andreas was trying to show off his gun, so I was like, okay, that's cool. He was just showing off his gun, and so we just rode around the neighborhood. And I was like, I said, just drop me off. And he was like, nah, I need some money right now. I was like, nah, man, drop me off. And so he was like, nah. So he jumped out the car, and I guess altercation had happened, and then all I heard was gunshots.
Okay.
I started ducking.
Okay. Then what happened?
He dropped me off at the house. He was saying, I guess something was wrong with his gun or something. I was like, take me home, man. And he got the pointing at it, like he was like, something wrong with it. I was like, man, get that out of my face, like if he was gonna shoot me or something. So I was kind of fearing for my life at then, cause I was like, this dude doing crazy stuff, like.
Okay, so he showed you the gun and said there was something wrong with it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, was this after the shooting, I guess, or before?
After the shooting.
After the shooting, okay. And then, what did y'all do once you left that Omega address, or the house where the shooting took place?
He dropped me off.
Okay. Where'd you get dropped off at?
I got dropped off. In the middle of Gentry. I just told him to drop me off because I really didn't want him to know where I was going to be at.
Oh, okay. So you just wanted to get away so you could go somewhere else, get away from him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you know
ma'am.
Andreas?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you know Andreas?
I know him from. He went to school. I went to school with him. Yeah, it was. We went to school together.
Okay. How'd y'all link back up?
I used to see him about more. He just hit me up out of nowhere. I guess he had comment on one of my pictures or something, and he was like, "What's up?" I was like, "Hey, how you doing? What's up?" You know, having a conversation.
Now, when you say on.
And then he called me. He was like, "Hey, you wanna pull up?"
Now you say he liked one of your pictures, like social media or Instagram, or what do you mean?
I guess on Snapchat.
Okay. How did you communicate or talk to him?
How did I communicate? Snapchat and Facebook. I had a Facebook.
Okay. Do you still have that Facebook?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
But I'm in the middle of trying to figure out the password because due to my.
What's the Facebook name that you got on there? Because it's not your name.
Jason. Ma'am?
I said, what name is your Facebook under?
It's Rich Rambo.
Rich Rambo. Are you
last time I was on it was last night, but ma'am?
I'm listening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're friends on Facebook. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, my signal's bad.
Oh, where you stay?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, you're fine. So you are friends with him on Facebook?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then after that, did you see either that guy that got arrested or Andreas again?
No, ma'am. Not after that.
No.
Never saw them again after that.
Okay. Did they ever talk to you or reach out to you?
No, ma'am.
Andreas never reached out to you after?
No, ma'am. Not at all.
Okay.
No, ma'am. Not at all.
Okay. What did that gun look like that Andreas was trying to show and used?
I think it was like a 9 or a Glock or something. I think he said it was a 9 or something, a Glock 9 or something. I don't know.
Okay. What color was it?
It was. I think it was black and silverish. I don't know. I think it was black.
Okay, black, maybe some silver. Anything
Yes, ma'am.
specific on it that you remember?
He had a kind of a clip on there, like I don't know. It was just a gun on a clip. I don't know. The clip kind of stood out to me.
So like an extended clip? Like where it's a little longer than the gun
sort
is?
of. Yeah, sort of.
Okay. What about any lights or lasers or
Yes, ma'am.
add-ons? It had a light?
I think he had a green light or something. I don't know what all he had on it, but
Okay.
I know he has the other attachment on it.
What, are you talking about a laser?
I'm guessing so, a laser or some type of light. Yeah, so.
Some type of light on it? Okay. And then when he told you that
Yes,
there's
ma'am.
something wrong with the gun, describe that. What does that mean? Like it wouldn't shoot?
I guess it wasn't. He said it wasn't shoot. I guess that's what he was saying. It's like something wrong with it. He was pointing at me, so I'm thinking one could come out and like he just like.
Now, is this when y'all got back in the car? That he pointed at you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It was like he was so amped. Like I was like, dang, I thought he was gonna try to get me for not like I don't, you know what I'm saying, not being a part of it. Like for being.
Who is he trying to rob? Did you know them?
I don't know. He was just amped up talking about how he needs some money so bad. No, ma'am, I did not know them at all.
Did you ever get out of the vehicle during that robbery?
Did I ever get out the vehicle?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I got out the vehicle to switch places.
Where were you sitting initially in the car?
In the back seat.
Okay, so you're in the back. Who was driving?
The guy. What's his name?
The guy you didn't
The
know?
guy that owned the car. Yeah, the guy that owned the car.
And then Andreas,
Yes,
where was he sitting?
He was sitting in the passenger seat.
Okay. And now whenever y'all, or I guess whenever the car stopped, did he tell somebody to stop, or how did y'all end up stopping? Do you know?
He was like the driver was hesitant to stop. Like I was like, nah, man, let's go, let's keep going. Like he tripping. Mm-hmm. And so I guess he was like, stop. He was like, stop. So shit, with the dude in the gun, he the only one with a gun in his hand. So shit.
So y'all stopped because of that. And so he got out first. Andreas.
Yes, ma'am. I don't know if that's why he. Man, I don't know if that's why he stopped, but
that's what you saw.
But Andreas got out.
Yeah. And then, did you get out?
Yes, ma'am. I saw Andreas got out.
Yeah, before or after the shooting took place?
I got out before. It was either right when the shooting took place, like I was, cause that's when I was hearing him like get off me, and then I heard like the gunshot, right? Mm-hmm. And so when he started shooting, I was like, I ducked around, went around the corner, and got on the other side.
Okay. Did you get back into the passenger, or did you get in the driver's seat?
No, man, I stayed in the back seat.
So you never drove the car?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so your DNA won't be on that front steering wheel.
No, ma'am.
Okay. And then y'all took. Did you know anybody that was? I mean, did you even know that anyone was shot? Like, did you know that kid was shot whenever y'all left?
I heard the gunshot.
Uh-huh.
No, man, I did not know anybody was injured. I did not know anybody was injured.
Okay. When did you find out that someone died?
I found out like a couple days later. I was like, okay, that's like around there. That's like around the area that he took us over there. Like,
where y'all were? Did you see that on the news, or how are you informed about it?
I saw it on the news.
Okay. And after that, you didn't reach out to them or anything? To Andreas to see what was up, or?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am, not at all. I didn't want nothing to do with them.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
You said he reached out to you the other day. What do you mean? Like while in jail?
I didn't say he. No. I said I never reached him. I never.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood. So you were just there. You were with them because he asked you to drive around with him, but you didn't know why y'all were driving around.
No, he was like, "Let's go smoke. Let's go smoke." I didn't know what was going to take place. I was just trying to smoke. I had a long day, and that's, I mean.
Okay. So,
that's all I can say on my end.
Yeah, did you have a phone with you at that time?
Oh, no, man, my phone was broke. Well, it was like broke. So I didn't have a phone at me at the time. It was at home. Oh, well, basically, I was using somebody else's phone.
Okay. Whose phone are you?
So, like, whenever I got back to the, like, where I was using my
cousin's phone. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, were you staying with your cousin that night?
Yes, ma'am. I was staying with them.
Yeah, I guess you don't live with your parents anymore, right?
No, man. I just be all around.
Okay.
Try to experience life.
Your mom, is it Tynestra? Is that it? Tynestra Roads?
Tynestra? Yes, ma'am.
And then you're named after your dad?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But you don't live with them over there off of...
yes, ma'am.
What road is that? Ridge something? Where your parents live?
Ridgewood.
So you don't live there?
Yes, ma'am. Ridgewood.
Ridgewood? Okay.
Ridgewood.
All right. So...
No, ma'am.
You were staying that night with your cousin?
When I was a kid.
The what? What'd you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So,
oh, you continue.
During this video, like I said, there is a video of the incident, right? Did you ever see where Andreas was getting hit by the other guys?
I really didn't see the fight. I didn't witness the fight.
Okay, and I say that because I
don't know who landed the first punch. I don't know.
Okay. Now, I want you to be honest with me.
I don't know who threw the first punch. I just saw them wrestling.
Okay. Did you ever try to join in on that?
I just saw them wrestling. I didn't really see who threw the...
Okay.
No, ma'am. I was like, hey, stop. Then I was like, fuck it.
So you did approach the fight? Did you walk over or run over to where they were?
I was just yelling, stop.
Okay. Again, keep in mind I have video.
I got close, but I was still by the car.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I got close, but I was still in the car. But like, I was still close to the car as well.
Okay. Again, I have video of where you approached them and put your arm up as if you're going to swing, and then you stop yourself.
Yep.
And then you bend over and you pick something up.
No, yes, ma'am. I was like, stop. I was like, stop.
Okay, what'd you pick up?
I picked up, something had dropped out the car. I picked it up.
Something dropped out of the car?
I think it was either my, yes, ma'am. I think it was either my wallet. I think it was my wallet. It had dropped.
I don't think it was your wallet. Because you looked down and you see it. So what did you pick up?
I'm not, ma'am, honestly, that night, it was a terrible night for me, ma'am.
I'm sure it was.
I was in shock that night, so...
Yeah, I don't believe that you went over there knowing that someone was going to get killed.
No, ma'am, I don't know, like, I might have picked up some, ear pods or something, I don't know what,
Was it some
Because I remember some ear pods, I remember, stuff being in the car. No, ma'am.
It wasn't some keys?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So you think maybe ear pod or something?
Ma'am?
I said, you think it's an ear pod or something?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Something. I'm not really sure what it was, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm not really sure. I just looked out. I remember it was being in the car, and saw it picked up. Like.
Okay. And then you ran back to the car. To the guy who don't know his car. Did he ever get out?
Oh, yes, ma'am. He had got out.
Okay. So at that point...
I seen him get out, but after that, I didn't see what else happened.
Okay. At that point, did you get into the driver's seat or the passenger seat?
The back seat.
Okay. So you got into the back seat and you never drove that car? Again, I'm asking you to be truthful because, like I said, we have video of it. And at some point, this is going to be shown.
I might have drove it. Okay. Okay. I might have joined it. Drove it at the gas station. I think we stopped and get cigars. Was that his car? No, that was somebody. I think that was somebody else's car.
Okay. Did you ever drive this car after the shooting and drive by your mama's house?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So why would one of them know where your mama lives? If that wasn't a thing, how
I don't
would
know
they
why.
that your mama lives?
Andreas used to come over and smoke, like, but that was when we was in school, like when we met at school, like, it wasn't like it wasn't like I've been staying there for years while I was past. So.
Okay. So you don't. You say you didn't drive that car, and that you didn't drive by your mom's house or to your mom's house.
No, ma'am. I told the guy that was driving, he was saying how something was wrong with his car, so he really didn't want nobody driving his car. So I was like, just drive over here to my mom's house. But then I was like, nah. We wasn't like right by my mom's house, but I was like, let's go over here. But we was on a different street, so because at that time I was like, I'm saying like this dude could come back and get me.
Talking about Andreas or somebody else?
Both of them.
Both of them. Okay. So you were scared.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So when you
yes, ma'am.
When you left the house before Andreas shot that kid, you had no idea that y'all were going to go commit robberies?
No, ma'am, at all. At all.
Okay. So that wasn't talked about over there at that one dude's house about going to hit a lick or hop a car or anything like that?
No, ma'am. Not at all.
Okay. And then y'all are driving around under the impression that y'all are just going to smoke?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then at some
like I'm kind of like shot like I'm okay. Hey. Hello.
You talking to me?
Hello. Oh yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, my connection.
Okay. So.
You continue.
Y'all end up at this house. Do you know where this house was at, Omega? Like, you don't know those people at all?
Ma'am, I don't know them guys. I don't know them people at all.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't know them people. I was just really I at this wrong place, and it just went. When I was imagining, I thought we was just gonna smoke weed, ride around, and probably, you know what I'm saying, take me back to the house. That's all I wanted to do was just get high, get high and go home.
Yeah. Did you ever tell anybody about this afterwards?
No, ma'am.
You never talked to anybody, your family, friends, nothing like that?
No.
So you've been living with this,
no,
knowing
ma'am.
that you were there when
ma'am.
this kid got shot.
Yeah, I mean, it's been on my since I was fearing for my life. Like,
did you ever think to call the police or let them know what happened?
Yes, ma'am. I did at one point. I did at one point, but then I got thinking like, dang, what if like he got somebody? What if he knows somebody that I'm saying that can get me like.
So
you know, my mama says, like,
you know, you didn't want something to happen to you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm concerned about myself.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you're saying?
But I mean, I'm sorry that you know what I'm saying, like, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a 17-year-old that got killed. I mean, really, he was just doing the same thing, going outside and hang out and smoke, and then he ends up dead.
A baby, like, and smoke, exactly.
Yeah, he was chilling.
Exactly.
Andreas shows up. There's something happens right there, and he ends up dead in front of his own yard, in front of his own house. His mom and dad are sleeping inside the house.
and that shouldn't happen.
It shouldn't have happened. No.
That's a peaceful like where my mom and them stay. Where my mom and them stay, this is a peaceful neighborhood.
The whole neighborhood is pretty nice.
Peaceful. He shouldn't have. He shouldn't have. He shouldn't have.
How'd y'all even mend up in that neighborhood? Do you know?
No, man, not at all.
Okay.
At first, it was just. I don't know how we ended up over there, man.
Okay.
Honestly. But I know he usually be over there by more and some apartments. So, but I don't know. I really ain't been in all this communication. This is the first time I really yes, man. First time I encounter myself with him again, like in a minute, like hanging out.
Yeah. So, whose house were you staying at that night? Because I just kind of find it hard to believe that you didn't tell anybody, which is fine if you did. But if you didn't,
No, man, I didn't. Man, I don't know, man. I was shocked. I don't know. I was scared myself. So.
Okay.
I mean,
whose phone did you have to communicate with people then? Because there's some way that Andreas.
I had my cousin's phone. Yes, man. It was on Facebook. I was just using my cousin's phone.
So you had your cousin's phone.
It wasn't like I was like. You know what I'm saying? It was like I was. Ma'am.
So your cousin's phone has service, but yours doesn't.
No, ma'am, not at all.
Your cousin's phone does not have service, or does?
His phone does. I think his phone does have service.
Okay. Are you calling me from your cousin's phone?
I don't know, man. I was using the internet. Okay. I'm using this Android. I just recently got that phone, so.
Okay.
I'm using the Android.
But this 430 number is like a text now number, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm using Wi-Fi.
Okay, so you don't have a phone. Like a.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. It's not
service.
like.
Okay.
It's not like I got a good phone. No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you work, or how do you get money?
No, ma'am. I was cut grass here and there.
Okay. So odd jobs.
I'm recently in Dallas looking for a job.
Okay. So that cousin's phone that you had that night, what phone number was that?
Yes, ma'am.
What number did you have?
I don't have no clue, ma'am. I don't have no clue. I text them on either Facebook or Snapchat.
Okay. What's your cousin's name?
Yeah, Snapchat, yeah.
Okay. What's your cousin's name?
My cousin, Isaiah.
Isaiah. What's his last name? Smith? Okay. Did he used to live with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I think y'all got in trouble together, didn't y'all, like a couple years ago, shoplifting?
Yes.
Back at Cole?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I only know that because I was trying to find a way to contact you earlier. So I read one of
the that's yes, ma'am. That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's like.
You there? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, sorry. You keep breaking in and out.
Yes, ma'am. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So
yes, ma'am.
You're using your cousin Isaiah Smith's phone.
Hello? Oh, yeah. Yes, ma'am. That's a secondary phone.
Okay. And then now you have a LG phone or some kind of phone that you connect to Wi-Fi in Dallas and you can call people on.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Again, are you saying that all this was all Andrea's plan to rob folks, so you had nothing to do with it?
I don't know about, saying no plan. All I know is that's what happened right then and there.
Okay.
I don't know about no plan.
Okay.
He was all amped up, so man, I didn't have nothing to do with it. Okay, I didn't want no parts of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah. Didn't have anything to do with it, but never made an effort to call law enforcement to let them know who actually killed this kid. Because again, this was an innocent 17.
Ma'am, again, man, I fear for my life. Yes, ma'am, you're right. You're right, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
But I was also scared for my life as well, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. So Andrea's reaching out to you on
They
Facebook.
know I know Andreas is a known gang member, so I don't.
Why are you not a gang member?
Hello?
Are you a gang member?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Have you ever been accused of being a gang member?
No, ma'am. I'm trying not to hang. I'm not trying to be around that crowd, ma'am.
Yeah.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Not that I'm aware of. Never been accused. Never.
Okay. Okay. Well, is there anything else that you think I should know about this case that maybe we haven't talked about, or?
I don't know. That's everything. Andreas, him and that guy, and
whatever you picked
I
up,
was not part whatever they had going.
Yeah, did that get left in that car?
Wrong place. I was just trying to smoke.
You were in the wrong place. You were just trying to...
I'm not sure. It might have got left. I don't know. I was so amped up that night, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Hello?
I think you keep breaking out.
Hello?
You there?
Hello? Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. So there's nothing else that you need to tell me or anything
Yeah,
else?
I'm here. Hello?
The events that transpired? Hello?
No, ma'am. I didn't have nothing to do with it.
Okay.
I'm telling you everything that I know from my view, like, and what I went through. Well,
yeah. And Isaiah was not there, is that right?
Again, you're right. I should have reached out, but I was for no, man, not at all. He was not there.
Okay. So he did not go with. He just had his phone.
Matter of fact, I don't even know where he was at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am. No, I didn't. No. I had no phone. No phone. I was saying I was using the phone like Andreas had. I was on phone, so I was active on Facebook or whatever, either Facebook or Snapchat. Andreas hit me up, called me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You want to hang and smoke? I'm like, cool. I want to smoke. I want to get high. And so that was all it was. It wasn't like I was carrying around anybody's phone. Or
oh, you didn't have a phone?
Only thing that, like, yeah, I don't have my phone.
Oh, okay.
Like, I got an LG now. Yes, man, that's what I was saying. Like, yeah, I was using my cousin's phone.
Oh, okay. Whenever the initial messages came out, that's when you're using Andreas' phone. Or, sorry, not Andreas' phone, Isaiah's phone. Is that correct?
Ma'am?
I said whenever...
No, yes.
When Andreas
Isaiah's
was messaging
yes, ma'am, I don't...
that's when you had Isaiah's phone.
Yes, ma'am. When he hit me up, he was like, "Hey, you want to hang and smoke?" It was just out of nowhere. It's just like a random, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? It was I think because he liked my picture or I had liked this. I don't know. I'm not sure, man. I don't know the full details. But I'm just saying, trying to go over what.
Okay. Is there anything else you think I should know?
Hello?
Hello?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you come to Tyler
ma'am.
very
Hello?
often or not?
Yeah, I come to Tyler here and there, but out the way, I'm really trying to move towards Dallas and find me a place to stay and get back on my feet.
Yeah. I guess you
I've
have a
just been
baby.
staying house to house.
Because you have a baby, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have anything to do with her or yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Alright. Well,
Yes, ma'am.
is this
Yes,
the
ma'am.
number I can reach
That's
you
my
at?
baby. I have another one on the way. I have a son on the way as well.
With Alexandria?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. So y'all still dating?
Ma'am.
Are y'all still dating then?
Oh, no, ma'am. No, we're not dating no more.
Oh, okay.
We kind of like, no, man, we was taking a break, like,
Yeah.
man,
Things happen. So is this the number I can reach you at if I have any more questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is there another number where I can reach you?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, no, man, this is the only number for me.
Okay. Are you
No,
not
man, this is the
staying
only
with
number for
Isaiah?
me.
Hello?
No, ma'am.
You're not staying with Isaiah?
No, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
No, ma'am. I'm house to house. Like.
Okay. Alright, hang on just a minute. Okay, alright, well,
Yes, ma'am.
again, I'll call you if I have any other questions, okay? If I don't think I can leave a message whenever I call on that text now
Okay.
number. But, the number that I called you from earlier, if it showed up, the 903-531-1097, that's my number. Okay?
Okay.
Alright then. Alright, you have a good weekend.
Okay.
You there?
Again, I'm sorry for the situation. Again, sorry for the kid, and like I wasn't the mean for none of that. I wasn't part of it. None of it.
Yeah. Just, you were there. Alright, well, you have a good weekend, okay?
A witness. A witness. Only thing I was just witness.
Yeah.
Okay, you too, ma'am.
Alright, bye.
Thank you.
Okay, that was Mr. Jason Rhodes, reference to 21-11124. He's going to be the third suspect in this case, 7/23/21 at 5:05 p.m.
Now, we end up getting an arrest warrant the next day, but he wasn't located till the following year by his girlfriend from the clip you guys heard at the beginning. But another key 911 call was from a neighbor who disclosed what direction they went in to help authorities find Jason.
Hello, 911. Do you need police, fire, or ambulance?
It would be police, but I'm just making an update on a case I just called on.
Okay, what's the address?
00 McDonald Road.
Yes, ma'am.
Either home.
What's the update?
The update, now, it looks like the boyfriend and the husband, they just walked out. They might be going out for a walk. They might be leaving, but they're dressed up in all white. White shirt, white pants, and white shoes. They're a black American.
Did you say which way he's leaving?
He was, what road is it?
Did he leave on the Haverhill?
Okay. Well, the closest road route he would be close to would be Oman.
December 3rd, 2022. Over a year, the third suspect will be located. Rich Rambo, a.k.a. Jason Rhodes Jr. Check out the body cam footage.
Jason Rhodes? Come talk to me real quick. Who is this? Adam?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, my name Adam.
Hey, I think I got him. Come talk to me.
What's up with him?
Come over here.
You know me.
Come on.
Bro,
come on.
You know me. Hey, you know
me buying a house at Path and
you know me.
Low. I'm walking to the front now. Come on, come talk to me. Come on, don't fight me. Don't fight me.
Can I put my shirt on? I ain't gonna fight you.
Nah, don't fight me.
I ain't gonna fight you.
Come on.
Can I put my shirt on? I'm cooperating.
Come on. I'm talking to you.
I'm cooperating.
I'm coming to the house. Come on. Come on. Hey, come help me.
Hey.
Come on. Get to the ground. Get to the ground.
That's what.
10.1 custody.
Man, you had to run.
Thank God, boy. Got this. We're gonna get this.
Alright, stand up.
Hey, my car. Ooh. It's over there. 10-4.
I don't be running like that.
I got my flashlight and dropped it. He started trying to, bro, I saw him walking. I was like, bro, they look just like him. And I was like, hey, bro, is that you? He said, nah, I'm Mark. I was like, heck, no, that's you. He tried to get behind this house right here. I didn't know the numerics at all. I was like, if I got to fight, we just got to fight. Appreciate it, man.
I didn't know you. I don't even know the woods.
Bro, I was going towards the car and I saw him walking.
Crazy.
I was like, bro, what?
That same night he was booked, photos was taken from the incident with his girlfriend. You could see marks on his hand, and it was over a year, so he was interrogated again. Check it out.
To what?
I think I gotta turn this on first off.
Yeah, probably. And then the speaker.
And then I'll just turn it down to where it's not gonna blare.
Sorry, it's hot.
No, you're fine.
Mr. Rhodes? Hey, I'm Detective Molina. How are you? Good. Hey, so I was assigned to the follow-up on a case that you're involved with, okay? So I'm here, of course, you're in custody, to talk to you, but it's completely up to you whether or not you want to talk to me. To do so, you have to tell me yes or no, and then from there we'll move on. If you don't want to talk to me, that's completely fine. It's your right.
Okay. I mean, depending on the questions, but I'm really not too comfortable answering everything.
Okay. Well, I cannot start telling you the questions until I read you your Miranda warning, which I can do. Sit down with you and start the interview, and you can terminate the interview whenever you want. Okay? So, how are you? Do you need water or anything?
Can I get some water, please?
Yes. So, what I can do is, if you don't cause any issues, I can move those cups to the front. That way, at least you can drink your water.
Yes, ma'am.
Good with that?
I'm chilling. I'm ready to get this out the way.
Well, you've been running for a hot minute, too. So, I'll be right back. Cold water?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Oh, now take it. Do you have a handcuff?
Thank you. That's a good officer right there, for real.
You want to go check that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, just...
There you go. Is that you?
Can I get a shirt? I'm sorry.
Man.
I'll grab your shirt, man. It's kind of hard to put on.
Thank you, sir.
Do you want your shirt?
Oh, yes, sir. Please.
Thank you.
Isn't it nasty?
Yeah, it's pretty nasty, man. I mean, it's just as nasty as your pants.
Do you want, like, some scrubs?
Can I get some scrubs?
Yeah, hang on. Hey.
Yeah.
I'll get him some scrubs, because he's all... Do you want to change out those pants, too?
Yes, ma'am, if you don't mind.
Yeah, hold on. Mr. Rhodes. So all we got is large and 2XL. I don't know if
I'll take the large. That's okay.
you want large. This is 2X. I don't know if that's too big or not.
That's cool.
But is that good?
Get out of this.
Yeah. Okay. So they're pretty stretchy, so I think you'd be fine in that. And then the large, are kind of small, so there's that. I'm gonna step out while you get dressed. Okay. Swamp or not. His ankle hurts? He was in a car accident? Oh, the Hispanic guy? So I'll read him his Miranda. Good. Do they smell? Is that what smells? Is that mud?
Yeah.
You can put it in your property. And I guess you lost a shoe at some point.
Yeah.
Alright. So again, I'm Detective Molino at the Tyler Police Department. Like I said, I was assigned the follow-up to happen out in Omega, which is not far from your parents' house. And I do want to talk to you about it. I previously talked to you about it. I don't know if you remember me or not, by phone. But I would like to get your side of what happened. At this point, I think you'd be a better witness to what happened, more so than the actual suspect. I know you were involved, however, there's always another side to the story, right? So, but you are in custody, so you're not free to leave. So because of that, I have to read you your Miranda warning. You let me know if you understand or not, okay? You have the right to remain silent and not make any statement at all, and that any statement you make may be used against you at your trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Any statement you make may be used as evidence against you in court. Do you understand that? You have the right to have a lawyer present to advise you prior to and during any questioning. Do you understand that? If you're unable to employ a lawyer, you have the right to have a lawyer appointed to advise you prior and during any questioning, and you have the right to terminate the interview at any time. I told you that earlier. Do you understand what terminate means?
Like counsel, like I'm done.
Right. To say that you're done, you're stopping it, okay? Well, let me start off first. Get your basic information, okay, Mr. Rhodes? It's R-H-O-D-E-S.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's what's tattooed on your forearm.
Yes, ma'am.
What's on your other hand?
My mom's name is Anestra.
Okay. And Jason, what's your middle name?
Edward.
Edward. And your birthday? Where do you live?
I don't stay nowhere.
Okay. Was there somewhere you were staying?
I was just all around.
Okay.
All around.
And if I were to have to send you mail, where would it go to?
I guess my mom's house.
Okay. What's that address?
1220. Is it 12? Dang. 2210 Ridgewood Drive. I'm sorry.
You're fine. 2210 Ridgewood. And you said that's Tynestra
Yes, ma'am.
Roads?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have a phone number?
No, ma'am. For her, I do.
Okay. What's your mom's number?
903
Mm-hmm.
706 7628.
28. But you don't have a phone number?
No, ma'am.
So the phone that you came in with doesn't have service or what?
No, ma'am. No, sir.
Phone. So you use it for Wi-Fi or what?
Wi-Fi.
Okay. What kind of phone is it?
My phone.
What?
X.
And that's your phone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How long have you had it?
A couple months.
Couple months. You working?
No, ma'am.
How you get money?
I do little side stuff,
Like side jobs?
yeah,
Okay.
side job.
Your parents help you out any? No. Yeah, you have a girlfriend, right?
No, ma'am.
Well, you had a girlfriend.
Nah, she was just...
You had a baby mama, don't you?
Yeah, I got
Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, I feel like we do. We talked about this at one point. She was pregnant. Because your baby's, how old is your baby?
He's 1
Yeah, so that's about right. Okay, so this incident I'm talking about, I'll just flat out ask you, do you know what I'm talking about? Why you have this capital murder warrant?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it was where a 17-year-old was shot, and he ended up dying from that gunshot wound, okay? So when I last talked to you, you say you don't remember talking to me. Is that correct?
I really don't.
Okay. What I ended up doing, and I'll be honest with you, I called your mama, and I called your dad, and somehow they got in communication with you, and you called me.
I think I do remember.
Okay, and I talked to you for a while on the phone, and explained to you, like, hey, you witnessed this. I know you were there. I told you, I'm honest with you, that it's on video. And that's how we ended up where we're at now. Now, of course, I would have liked this to have been a long time ago.
Yeah, I should have. It's just because I was worried about everything else that I had going on.
Like other charges or family life?
Yeah, like it was another charge that I was dealing with. And then family life too, just not having a baby. And I really didn't have no parts with that. But
yeah, so your baby's a year old?
Yes, ma'am. My second one.
So you have two children?
Yes, ma'am.
How old's your other child?
She's 2.
Same baby mama?
Yes, ma'am.
What's her name?
Alexandria Irvin.
When did y'all break up?
We've been broken up for a good little minute. I want to say about 2 years or... Yeah, about 2 years around the same time.
Okay. Do you have a current girlfriend, or you had a current girlfriend?
I ain't have no girlfriends. I had females that...
Friend girl?
Yeah, friend girls, I guess.
Did something happen earlier today with a friend girl?
I went over her house and I guess I acted a fool.
Okay.
She called the law.
So she called the law. What's her name?
Renaya.
You know how to spell that?
B-R-A.
Okay.
N-I-Y-A.
What's her last name?
Blaylock.
Where's she stay?
I get those apartments, McDonald Road.
Like if you were to take Old Omen, take it all the way down to where it dead ends, kind of?
Something like that, yeah. Okay. Apartment, Cedar Trails.
Cedar Trails.
Yeah.
Were you staying with her?
I just,
Yeah. Now, by acting a fool, just curious, what'd you do? What'd you do to make her call?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I broke her window.
You broke her, like, apartment window?
Yeah.
Okay. With what?
My foot.
Is that how you lost a shoe? Okay.
That was something else.
Now you keep rubbing your leg.
I hurt.
What happened?
I fell or something. I don't know.
Okay.
It's
From running? Okay. Well, we're going to take you to the ER. Do you need something, like, right now, or you just want to go get checked out? Make sure you're fine.
Checked out. I'm alright right now.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd rather get checked out.
Yeah, we will go get you checked out, okay? Especially since you're complaining of pain. Okay? So, going back to this incident, so, as you can see, it's a lot of paperwork. So this was alleged to have occurred on June 30th of 2021, so a year and a half ago now. And it involved 2 other males. Do you remember those males' names?
I believe, Andreas, I remember him. I don't know the other one like that.
Okay. How well did you know Andreas?
I know Andreas from, it was like around our middle school days. Like, well, not middle school days, like, I was in middle school, he went to a different middle school.
Okay.
But like, we sort of linked at the same middle school, more middle school. We used to link there and play football, smoke.
Smoke, like, weed or something?
Yes, ma'am,
Okay.
weed.
Just so you know, like, I don't really care about drugs or anything, so
Okay. Yeah,
whatever it is, like, I don't care.
We were smoking weed.
Okay. So you've known him since, how old are you in middle school, like 13, 14?
I said about the end of middle school though, like 8th grade year. So I was like, I guess 15.
Okay. Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Robbery.
Okay. And what about Andres?
I'm not really sure. He stayed in trouble, so I'm not really sure.
Okay. No. So how'd you keep in communication with Andres?
He hit me up that night. It was already asking me, like, yo, what's up? You want to hang out? Let's smoke. So I was down. I was like, yo, let's go smoke.
Okay. You remember how he hit you up?
He hit me up on Facebook, I believe, on Facebook Messenger.
Okay. Do you still have that Facebook account?
No, man, I don't.
Do you remember what your Facebook name was?
I think it was my name.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
And I'll tell you this. I'll ask you questions because I already know the answers to them. So I'm gauging how truthful you're actually going to be with me, okay?
I think it was Rich or something. I don't. Richie Rambo, something like that.
Okay. So Rich Rambo, something like that. Okay. Now at that time, did you have a phone number or no?
Phone number? Not at the time. I think I used like some type of cause I used to use Wi-Fi.
Okay.
A lot, so I used like
WhatsApp or
something like that.
Okay. So Wi-Fi phones. Okay. So that night that he hit you up, where did you meet up with him somewhere? Did you get picked up? What'd you do?
He picked me up. It was either the gas station or was it one of these houses I was at.
Okay. Do you remember where?
It was somewhere in the north side. I'm just put it at somewhere in the north side.
Now by north side, there's a lot of north side.
Somewhere by Williams or something like that.
Williams Chicken?
Yeah.
Okay. Like over there off of Gentry?
Mhm.
Okay. Are you familiar with Gentry area or? Where are you from?
I'm from Tyler, but I was raised in the house, so most of it, like my parents were straight, so.
Okay.
More, I guess, what's this side over there? Where they stay at now?
The east side?
East, I guess that's the east, yeah.
That's a pretty nice neighborhood where they stay.
It really is.
So your parents were pretty strict growing up?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you graduate from high school?
No, ma'am.
Okay. When did you drop out?
11th grade year, I believe.
Okay. Because you wanted to or something happened?
Stuff happened. I got into the bad crowd.
Okay. So that happens. Right. That happens to a lot of kids, okay? Did you ever go back and get your GED or not yet?
No, man, I tried. I only had one more test to go. But
yeah. Well. Alright, so, sorry, I was curious since you said you were strict about that, okay? So, as far as Andreas picking you up, you think it was at a gas station or a house somewhere on the north side?
Somewhere on the north side.
Okay. Was Andreas driving?
No, it was that other one.
Do you remember what that other one's name? Okay.
Alonzo? I don't know, one of those.
Okay. Hispanic guy?
Yeah, Hispanic.
You ever met him before?
No, it's my first time.
Did you really talk to him at all?
I really didn't get the chance to talk to him.
You remember what he looked like?
He was just tall.
Tall? Did you say he was thin, chubby, medium? Medium. Okay. I know it's been like a year and a half ago, so some of the stuff you may not remember, okay? Do you remember about what time they picked you up?
Oof. I don't know, but it was late.
It was late?
It was like right before that stuff happened.
Okay, so it was dark outside.
It was dark, yeah.
Did Andreas send you like a text or a Facebook message to tell you?
He told me, I'm headed that way, I'm on my way. So I waited.
Okay.
Outside.
You remember what kind of car it was?
Some brown tan looking car. Brown tan.
Okay. So Lorenzo or Alonzo was the one driving it. Yes. The other dude.
Yes, ma'am.
Where did you sit whenever you got in the car?
I was in the back.
Behind the driver or passenger in the middle? If you don't remember, it's okay.
I really don't.
Okay. Where'd y'all go after you got picked up?
After I got picked up, we went to go roll some bud up and smoke.
Okay. Fair enough. Is it yours? Somebody else's? They brought it.
It was his bud. I provided the guard. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now, when you say it was his, Andreas or the other guy?
Andreas.
Okay.
Andreas. I think it was Andreas.
Okay. You just know what's yours. Okay. Do you remember where y'all stopped to smoke, or were y'all smoking and driving?
We were smoking and driving, then we stopped somewhere. But I really don't remember. We stopped somewhere. We was just smoking. We had stopped somewhere, and like it was like real quick. We stopped somewhere, and then we left.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't remember where?
No, man. Somewhere. I really don't remember.
Okay. So where'd y'all go after that?
After that, we went to. That's when that stuff happened. After that, that's when that stuff happened. We were supposed to. The original plan was to take me home.
Okay.
Because we already got high. We already got high. Ain't nothing else to do. Just go home. So, and then all that stuff happened.
So they didn't drop you off at home?
You talking about afterwards?
No, before.
Before?
Before this shooting happened.
Before this happened?
Like what? Did y'all talk about it? Like how did you end up not being dropped off at home and going with him?
He was already, he had his gun on him, right?
Who?
Andreas had his gun on him.
Okay.
And so we was already riding. He was already talking about, well, it was just all of a sudden, like we just pulled up by these guys, all of a sudden. And he was like, well, I'm finna jump out, do it. And like the car was still moving, and he jumped out. And that's when all that happened.
Okay. He jumped out of where?
He jumped out of that tan car.
Okay. From what side?
If I'm not really, the passenger side, front passenger side.
Front passenger side. So you were still in the back, and the other guy was driving the car. So it was, he didn't tell you that he was going to go do that?
No, ma'am.
Until right before?
Until right before. It was all of a sudden like that.
Okay.
Like it was some crash dummy stuff. Like he was, I don't know what was going on with him.
So y'all were just driving through that neighborhood and...
We was driving to take me home.
Okay.
We was driving to take me home.
Okay. And then y'all came across these two guys.
He came across these two guys.
Okay.
All of a sudden, I'm finna get them a stick up or whatever. And that's when that happened.
Okay. So then, when that happened,
yes, ma'am.
I guess, does the other guy stop the car? Okay. Are you looking or seeing what's happening behind
I'm seeing
you?
what's happening behind. I know you've seen on the tape where I got out and did like this. I was just like, stop. I wanted the fight to stop. Because if they fighting with him and he got this gun in hand, anything can happen. So I'm waving like stop, stop. That's all I was doing. And then next thing you know, I ran back in the car. I dropped something. I don't know if I dropped something. I remember dropping something. I think it was my wallet. I dropped something. I picked it up, and I got back in the car. And then all of a sudden, I seen that Alonzo dude. He gets out the car, run to the back, and I guess start hearing. Well, I heard gunshots. Then I heard the dude get out the car and did whatever he did. I think Alonzo. I seen Alonzo get out the car, right?
Okay. So Andres was already out.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
then Alonzo
he was already
gets
out in the altercation, doing whatever. And then Alonzo got out the front seat to go. I guess I don't know what he did. I think I remember seeing him on the ground doing something. I don't know. I think he went to go help.
When did you get out?
I got out. I think I got out before Alonzo.
Okay.
I believe I got out before Alonzo. When the altercation and what happened.
Is that you guessing that you got out before him, or?
I want to say I did get out before him.
Okay. Now, did you get out before or after you heard gunshots?
I got out. It was either... I didn't hear gunshots when I got out. When I
Okay.
got out, I didn't hear gunshots. They were still tussling, like, or whatever.
You talking about Andreas
Yeah,
with the two
Andreas
guys?
and the two guys were still tussling.
Okay. And then, were you back in the car when you heard gunshots, or you don't remember?
I think I was in the car when gunshots happened.
Okay.
I think I was in the car when the gunshots happened.
How many gunshots?
I believe it was about 2, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3. I think about 2, 3.
Okay. And then what happened?
2, 3 shots. I heard the 2 shots. Everything happened so fast. I heard the 2, 3 shots. Jumped back in the car. Everybody, I jumped back in the car. I heard the 2 shots. I don't know. I remember just getting in the car.
Okay. Do you remember when Alonzo or Andreas got back in the car?
I believe so.
Okay.
After they got done doing whatever they did, they got back in the car.
Okay. Who drove?
Andreas.
Andreas drove?
I think Andreas drove.
Now you said he had a gun on him before the incident.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you see it with him after?
No, ma'am.
Didn't see the gun.
After the incident? I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Scratch that out. I did see him with the gun because he was saying something like, I guess the gun was messed up or some. I don't know, but all I know in that time period, I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go home. I don't want nothing to do with you guys. It was wrong for me not to say nothing or come to you guys and call. Yeah, that's wrong on my end.
So when he got back in the car, he said that his gun had messed up?
Yes, ma'am.
Did he look like he was beat up or anything? Or you don't remember?
No, ma'am. He just looked like, he just had a crazy look on his face. Like, I don't know. He had a crazy look on his face.
Okay. You ever seen that look on him before?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So, he's driving. Where's Lorenzo? Or Alonzo, whatever.
Lorenzo, he's in the car. I think either I don't know where Lorenzo at this time. He's in the car though.
Okay. Did you get back in the back seat or did you move to the front?
I went to the back. I had jumped in the back.
Okay. Did you ever see Lorenzo or Alonzo with a weapon?
I didn't see Lorenzo with no weapon. Alonzo, whatever his name is.
Did you ever have a weapon?
No, ma'am.
When y'all left, did you know someone was shot?
I really didn't. I didn't know nobody was shot.
Okay.
I just heard those gunshots.
So, the two guys that you're referring to, do you remember where they were when you first saw them?
Where they, like, coming from or, like, where?
Yeah, were they just stopped on the side of the road? Or?
Two guys was just chilling. Like literally, they was smoking their weed or whatever they was doing, chilling. And, yeah.
Were they outside of a house?
It was outside of their house by their car. Matter of fact, it was by their car. Smoking and chilling, yeah. It looked like they was smoking and chilling.
You ever met those guys before?
No, ma'am. Never met those guys. Never seen those guys.
You know their names?
I'm not gonna lie, no, ma'am. I feel bad, but I don't even know who passed.
Okay. So after this shooting takes place, did you ever see anybody that had any property that they took from those guys?
Took from those guys? Like, did they take anything? Not that I seen.
Okay. Did you think it was Andrea's intent to rob those guys?
Yes. He was saying it out his mouth, offering to get these guys.
Okay. And so what you're describing to me, that it was like a quick, we're going to do this decision. So
He's going to do this decision. It was like a quick, it was quick.
You just happened to be in the car when it happened. So as far as the messages and everything that y'all share on Facebook, Keep in mind, I have those. Y'all never discuss hitting a lick. Y'all never discuss hitting someone up to get stuff from them, robbing someone. That's never discussed between you and Andres. Okay. So they only looked like you were going to engage into the fight, and then you thought like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But that's just how the video reads to me. Okay. And as far as picking something up from there, when I last talked to you, you didn't tell me about dropping your wallet.
I thought I dropped some. I don't know.
No, you said you picked up something that wasn't yours.
Either it was my wallet or some type of phone. I don't remember.
Don't remember?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. I didn't pick nothing up but nobody else's. I know that.
Okay.
I know. Yeah.
Okay. Because that's the thing. I was like, well, was it your belongings that you picked up that you dropped, or was it something that one of the guys dropped, or what?
You think I might have picked up the gun or something?
Oh, I know it wasn't the gun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But like as far as like whether it be something that belongs to one of those two boys, Andreas, or the other guy. I don't know.
No, ma'am. I didn't pick anything up from the guys. I went out. I did the way. Like wanted them to stop because like, bro, what you doing this for? Like, they just like us. They ain't got nothing.
Yeah. And they didn't. So, I guess when you got put on the news, who called you, or how did you see that? Did you see it on Facebook, or your parents, or what?
Somebody showed me on Facebook. Somebody had told me on Facebook. I was like, dang. I just had so much going on, like, where it was like, man, I can't go turn myself in right now, or whatever, like, and then I'm dealing with, like, I'm innocent, like, I ain't had nothing to do with it, so, like, why should I get in trouble for that? But I already know it's gonna be some type of, you know what I'm saying?
Were you on probation or something already?
Ma'am.
What were you on probation for?
I was on probation for, I think early amputation and authorized motor use vehicle.
Was that here locally? Or do you remember?
I think it was in the country or something.
The county, the guys that worked in?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not really sure. But I was,
because if you were on probation, then they probably revoked it by now, surely. I don't see it on here. This is old. I see where you've been arrested a few times. I see the unauthorized use and that burglary you're talking about. Theft. Possession of marijuana. So prior to this, there was no like violent felonies that you've been arrested for, right?
No violent stuff.
Yeah. So, of course you knew that the warrant was out for you because you saw it on the news or whatever the case was. Did your parents know about it? I assume they would have. But you didn't stay with your parents anymore? Okay. Who are you staying with?
I was all around there that had other friends that lived in the stay with them.
I guess was one of them Isaiah? Is that your cousin?
That's my brother.
Oh, that's your brother? I thought it was your cousin. Isaiah Deshaun Smith? Is he the one that lived in Dallas? Okay. Was he the one that was with you whenever you ran from that officer a couple months ago? Okay. So he said that he didn't know you. Which, hey, it's like, I don't know who that guy was, kind of thing. Where'd you go that day?
Where did I go? I don't even know. Y'all went to the right spot. I think they went to the right spot. I went to my mama's house. Cause like I was I'm tired. Like I'm ready. I was really ready to stop. Like automatically running and stuff.
They didn't find you there though.
I left.
Okay. So they ended up there after you left?
After I left, they came.
Okay. And then as far as today goes, the only reason you got found out because the girl called the cops on you?
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened between, because that was at McDonald's? How'd you end up north?
Like what you mean?
How'd you end up in the north? Yeah. Were you
I
driving?
was in the ride with somebody.
Oh, you were riding
I
with
was
somebody.
in the ride, yes ma'am.
Okay. Like a friend of yours, just a stranger?
Like a guy. Yeah, I guess he a friend. I guess
Okay.
we smoked together, so.
Okay. What's his name?
Jose.
Jose. So you and Jose left from her house?
McDonald's.
Okay. Where were y'all going to?
We was just gonna go smoke and chill.
Okay. And then were y'all pulled over? Or I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were going to smoke and chill. I guess cop suspiciousness or something, and he got right behind us, and that's when Jose took off.
So Jose was driving. What was he driving?
He was driving a black Mustang.
Okay. Like a V6 or V8?
I'm not really sure.
Did it go very fast?
It couldn't be fast enough to get away from him. Nah.
Okay. So eventually, I guess he stops.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you bolt at that point? He wrecked out. Oh shit. Where's that?
Somebody by the train tracks or something under the bridge, I guess. I don't know.
Somewhere in the north end.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so,
did y'all both take off?
I'm not sure if he took off or not, but I definitely took off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where'd you end up after you took off?
After I took off,
Mm-hmm.
I ended up like in somebody's house. Not in somebody's house, but like I hid like in like a bush or something, and then I just took out running because I was tired.
So you never ended up in anyone's house?
No ma'am, never went in nobody's house.
So I think there was a guy that called in and said you were in his house.
No, I never went in nobody's house.
Okay.
I knocked on somebody's door,
Okay.
but I never went in nobody's house.
Did anybody come out?
No ma'am.
Okay. Did you ever meet or fight with anybody?
One door I knocked on was a black guy. I knocked on his door and I was asking him like for a ride or whatever. Or he was like, "Well, I can't give you a ride or whatever." And so I just walked off. I left it alone. I didn't go in his house or nothing. I left it alone. And I've seen some other little people on some essays or whatever. Like, no offense or nothing.
You're good.
Them. I keep saying stuff, but yeah.
If you think you're gonna offend me, you're not.
Okay,
Just so you know, I've heard it all back here, so you're fine.
But yeah, that's when I seen them, like, asked them for a ride. They were like, that guy over there. Well, I talked to them first, and then that's when, like, it's a black guy over there that stays there. He might can give you a ride. So I went over there, knocked on his door. He yelled at me.
Okay.
I ran off into the...
But you and him never got into a fight or tussle or nothing like that? You never went into anybody's house?
Never went in nobody's house. Never fought with nobody. Nothing.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you ever go into the woods?
I did go in the woods.
Where'd you lose your shoes?
I think at a fence, by a fence or something.
Okay.
I was jumping a fence.
Jumping fences. Okay. Did you get injured during any of that? Your
my
leg?
legs.
Where you slipped?
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay. And then where'd you end up getting caught?
Okay, well, I walked out. I walked in the street. I was like, man, just go ahead and get me. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm gonna get a little time, but I know I'm gonna be alright. Like,
you ready to face it?
Yeah, I ain't doing nothing, man. Like, but I know it's consequences. But I just hope I can get the goodest deal I can get, really, because I ain't had nothing to do with it. But I know my daddy already told me it's gonna be consequences, bro. Like, even though if you didn't do nothing, the simple fact that you was a witness and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you were there.
That's why I was so quick to call you when he told me that. Like, come on, now, like.
Yeah, I think I asked you that too. Like, why didn't you call when it happened or right after? You said you didn't know what to do or something. I don't remember what you said.
I really didn't know what to do.
Now, since Andreas has been locked up, has he called you at all?
I never spoke to him.
Never talked to him again?
No, never spoke to him or the other guy.
Okay. Have you told anybody about this before?
This is my first time telling this story.
Okay. You never told homeboys, friends, girlfriend, baby mama, parents?
I told my parents, like,
it was never you.
But I told them because like some type of guilt was on me. Like,
alright, it'll weigh heavy on you.
yeah, I told them, but I had to tell somebody. I had to.
I guess that's when your dad told you about the consequences and all that.
Yeah, he was telling me, well, you know, son, it's gonna be some type of consequences.
What's your dad do for a living?
He works at the WIC office.
Okay. And your mom?
She's a healthcare keeper or something like that. She take care of elderly people.
Yeah. Have you ever looked up this case on Facebook or anything?
Have I ever looked up this case?
To figure out what happened and who the victim was?
No, man. I mean, when I saw that picture of the guy, yeah.
Well, is there anything else you think I should know about that incident or what happened between y'all three and those two boys?
Between us and the boys? Like, what you mean now?
Like anything that you think you forgot, left out, anything that would help your case?
I'm not sure. We went to a gas station. I know that it's probably, yeah, we went to a gas station. I don't know if that's any helpful, but we went to a gas station.
When was that?
When did we go to the gas station? We went to this gas station. I think we stopped to get some gas or some cigars or something. He stopped to get some cigars or something because we needed some more cigars. So he stopped to get some more cigars. I'm not sure what the gas station was. I think it was a Valero or something.
Okay. This would have been before?
I think this was before the shooting, I believe.
Okay. Do you happen to remember what you were wearing that night? And if you don't, it's fine.
I had some joggers on and some type of shirt. I'm not sure what type of shirt I had on, but I think I had some joggers or some shorts on.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I really don't remember what I wore that night.
Well, it's been a year and a half, so I'm not too surprised. Do you remember what any of the other two guys were wearing?
The two guys just had on, I don't know, had normal outfits on.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
So the boy that was killed. Go ahead.
Ma'am?
No, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
You said one of them. You talking about clothes?
One of them, I think, before he got out of the car. Was it before he got out of the car? Somebody had some gloves. I know that.
Okay.
Remember that somebody had some gloves.
Miles, around COVID time, you ever see anybody with masks or face masks?
Was anybody with a face mask on?
You or anybody else?
Not that I know of, man.
But somebody had gloves on?
Yes, man. Somebody had gloves on.
Did you have gloves on?
No, man. I didn't have gloves on.
Do you remember anybody bleeding after that?
Bleeding?
Yeah, like after y'all left? Either Lorenzo, Alonzo, whatever, or Andreas?
No, not that I know of.
So from my understanding, it just happened like that.
This man really happened like a movie type stuff. Like, I don't know, it happened quick.
Okay. Alright, is there anything else you want to talk about?
I'm not sure really.
Okay.
Trying to say.
Yeah. Well, before I leave, I'm going to take some pictures of you. Usually crime scene does it if they're not here, so I'll just do it with my camera, okay? Now, I'll kind of discuss what's going to happen from here. So, the way that, the other two guys have been in Smith County. They've been locked up. They were found in another city, and I tracked them down and took them into custody. So, the boy that was killed, and I call him boy because he's younger than me, he was 17. He ended up getting shot and bleeding to death. Okay? His parents were the ones that found him, along with the other kid that was out there, because he was also 17. They're high school students. His parents, of course, are still very, very, very upset. Rightfully so. Now I have you here, is there anything that you would like to tell the parents? Or have you thought about anything to tell the parents? Or
I'm so sorry for everything. With the child, I really didn't mean for anything for that to happen that night. I wasn't expecting that to happen. But if they can just forgive me and try to understand that I had enough parts in it, at least try to tell them that.
yeah. And again, this is all recorded, so that's what that is. And when I have my hip here, they're all recording. So what will happen is this case will be flowed to the district attorney's office, which they prosecute everything. So in your case, because the other two were already arrested, what usually the case will go to the grand jury, and that means that it's a review board that says yes, it's going to go to trial or no. You were already indicted on this, okay? So it's already been the grand jury, and they said there's enough evidence for you to go to stand trial for the offense, okay? And that just means you're party to the offense, right? Like I told you, and I will continue to tell you, my suggestion would be that you be a fantastic witness, okay?
I'll say everything, anything you
yeah,
want me to say.
your lawyer should, I don't know if your parents are going to hire someone, or if you're going to want one court appointed, whichever option you decide. Of course, they'll be in contact with whatever prosecutor was assigned this case. Okay, I don't know where they're at with it because they don't really discuss it with us until it's time to go to court. I know we've been waiting for you to be picked up on it.
So they already in the county?
They've been in the county. Yeah, they got arrested.
Will I be in there with them?
You probably won't be in the same area because I bet they've been moved.
Can y'all try to not put me with them?
Yeah, I'll call them and ask them.
I'm not trying to.
Yeah, to be honest, the other guy, the guy you don't know, I don't think he would recognize you, but, well, he might, because you're tattoos, but, yeah, I mean, as far as, like, you don't want to be with Andreas, yeah, we can call up there, and I'll send the patrol guys a memo, too, while we're here, but, yeah, they've been locked up for, I don't even know, a while. They got arrested on July 3rd, so 3 days later, they got arrested. Okay. So, like I said, I'll take some pictures of you, and then, I don't know if, I think you had some warrants already out for you too. Probably from the probation violation, or what, I'm sure that's probably what it is. I don't know what you'll be facing tonight as far as running today. I think the Smith County Sheriff's Office were the ones that initiated that pursuit. And we kind of drove in and helped since it's our case. Like, the murder was our case. I don't know if you have any other on-site charge. I can't remember, to be honest. But the officer that take you to jail can explain it to you if you do or don't. Okay?
I'm not being charged with anything else, am I?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what on-site charges you might be facing. Because I want to say that they found Jose. I don't know if that's really his name, Jose. You know his last name?
I really don't know.
Okay.
His last name,
The driver, I guess. So I would assume they would charge him, and I don't know what's going on with that. Again, it would be the Smith County Sheriff's Office for that one. And as far as us, the incident with your friend girl, did you ever hit her or anything?
No, I never put my hands on her.
Okay.
Never.
Okay. Would she ever? Did you think she would say that you did?
I don't know. If she that mad, she probably will.
Okay.
But they can go back, take pictures of her or whatever. I never put my hands on that woman.
Okay. Did Jose go with you there, or he met?
Jose, yeah.
He went with you there? Okay. So you said...
Like, no, I'm sorry. He met me there.
He met you there?
Yes, ma'am.
How'd you get over there?
I was already catching a ride with someone just to come over and chill with her, smoke a little weed. I guess that's what I thought we was finna do. But
then y'all got into it?
Yeah.
What y'all get into it about?
I don't know, really don't remember. We was just getting into it about something like.
Okay.
I really don't remember.
So you never put hands on her at all?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Not at all.
How did the window getting broken happen?
What did she do? she did something. She took some of my money or something. Something like, I think she took some of my money, and so I was like, I kicked her window. I got mad, kicked the window.
From the inside or outside the apartment?
Then, like, I was outside. Yeah, stupid.
I don't know where the window, or the
I'm
window's
sorry,
by
it's
the front.
outside. It's in the front.
The front window.
Yes,
Okay. Did you have a wallet with you?
No, man, I have nothing.
The only thing you brought in was a phone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is there anything on that phone pertaining to this case?
No, ma'am.
You didn't have that phone when you had this?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Is there anything on that phone? I guess, did you talk to that girl? You don't have service on it, do you?
No.
Do you have service on it?
No, ma'am. Just Wi-Fi.
Just Wi-Fi. Okay. So the phone will be tagged in, of course, and then your clothes will go with you. Do you want some, like, sandals or something?
Yes, ma'am, if you don't mind.
I think we might. What size shoe are you?
10 and a half, 11.
I'll go check, okay. Your phone, does it have a passcode?
Yes, ma'am.
What's that passcode?
I gotta give you the passcode.
I'm requesting it, but it's up to you.
Oh, no, man.
Okay.
I got some nasty pictures in there.
Trust me, I've seen it all. Like, in this job, this line of work I do, I'm not really surprised by anything. Okay, well, let me take these pictures of you, and then we'll move on from there, okay, Michael? Here.
Is it a possible...
What you talk? What?
I don't want to keep talking and say it wrong or whatever. I was just trying to see, was it a possibility that, not the charge getting dropped, but like...
Listened?
Yeah, like a little less.
It is possible.
I'm willing to cooperate or whatever.
Yeah. Again, at this point, like, pretty much your fate is in your own hands. I'll be honest with you. I've seen it work both ways, where they all get charged with the same thing. Some of them say, fuck you, I'm not saying anything. And they get the full sentence.
Yeah.
Whereas others, I had one recent where they were all involved in a robbery, and the main guy that was the shooter was the one charged with it. The other two were charged with a lesser charge because they agreed to testify. So at this point, it's going to be all up to you.
I agree.
Okay?
Because I ain't had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Let me,
I gotta get back to my kids, man.
Yeah.
So,
Do you still talk to your baby mama?
Yeah,
See them pretty regularly?
I had reason to see them, but FaceTime because what I'm dealing with, she don't want to be a part of it, and I understand.
So y'all broke up pretty much after this?
Yeah. But we got a good relationship. It's just, I'm in a messed up position right now.
Back then, well, you had little dreads, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you get longer dreads afterwards?
I guess they was a little bit longer, but I cut them.
Okay. So have you been like this for a while? Okay. But you kept this facial hair? Okay. Do you mind turning just a little bit? I know your legs hurting, so I don't want you standing up too much. Let's take a picture. How many tattoos you got?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Look at me. Thank you. Just to show that these tattoos go on you. Are you a part of a gang or anything? If you'll put your hands up just like that for me. We'll start with this hand. You have Junior.
So we're going to stop it there. As we wrap this up, I'm going to briefly tell you guys each person's sentence. And once again say, rest in peace to the victim, and love and condolences to the family, and anyone else who was affected by these series of events. Andres was the shooter, as we mentioned. They tried to give him the chair, but he accepted the plea to get life in prison. Lorenzo to the left, he got 45 years in prison. He accepted a plea. As for Black Rambo, he accepted a plea for 20 years in prison. This is what his lawyer had to say to the public when asked about his sentencing.
A lesser charge of aggravated robbery because he
didn't actually strike the victim, didn't shoot the victim, didn't even touch the victim. On the other hand, he is a former convicted felon on probation, shouldn't have been there, knew there was going to be a robbery, and was also the driver who took the other two defendants away from the scene.
Well, there you have it, family. If you got to this point, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. That was the story of an aspiring Texas rapper and his crew who managed to take the life of a teenager and throw their life away for $0, who only gets struck because the young teen try to defend his life by putting one of the suspects in a headlock. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.